Welcome back, friends. Yes, with your request, I am here with a video which a lot of you were requesting me to put across. You wanted me to do a video on should we do a restaurant in a downtown shopping mall or a shopping center. So I did a little bit of research on this, and I thought of just putting across this video to all of you, which was required. Before getting into it, once again let me introduce myself. I always call it as my hero introduction. I am Shailesh Fulsunge, father of a superboy, a hotelier since 1988, Taj veteran, Amazon #1 best-selling author, Stuart transformed into a managing director, founder of Mellon Hospitality Private Limited. Friends, now if we talk about doing a restaurant in a downtown area, now what do you understand by downtown area? Downtown area is a area where there's a lot of, it's a typical city type area. It's a crowded area where a lot of businesses and residential crowd is available. So when we look at doing any venture in such areas, obviously there will be advantage of having ready-made footfalls. Now if you compare this with the suburban area, suburban area is the area which basically supports the downtown area, where the real estate prices are not as high as the downtown ones. So most of the people reside at the suburban and they travel to downtown for their businesses or employment or jobs. And in this scenario, majority of the customers spend time in the downtown, so there will always be an advantage. Obviously the disadvantage is that if you want to do any project or any restaurant or if you want to open any outlet there, the real estate prices, the rents are exorbitantly high because of the important factor, which is the ready-made footfall which is available. If you understand the potential of this market, you will have various ready-made markets available in the downtown. However, you have to do your research on what type of product or service which you are going to introduce in the particular location. Do your research, just try and do a little bit of competition mapping, try to understand the demand supply analysis and get into your business. So this is point number one. Point number two, when it comes to the downtown area, the parking will be an issue since it is mostly crowded with so many activities going around all over. So parking will be the major issue. You have to look at, if you are doing a restaurant, if you are doing a fine dine restaurant especially, people will look at your parking space which is available or not. Otherwise, the second option would be that you will have to keep valets to park the vehicles away from your site or away from your outlet. Maybe half a kilometer away or a kilometer away, you really don't know, or you have borrowed a parking space, you are paying some extra cost for that parking space. It depends on where you are going to put up your outlet. One more important point is that downtown areas have a typical busy days. When you look at, sometimes we say that downtown areas really do well on the weekdays because most of the people travel from the suburban areas for their jobs and for their businesses. So most of the times the weekdays are crowded and the weekends are slack. However, if the downtown area is filled with the residential buildings, residential apartments, so obviously there will be crowd available which would like to patronize your property, or which would like to go out for dine out for the weekends with their families and friends. So there it will completely depend on where and how and which area you have selected to do your particular outlet or your restaurant. Now, people also asked me about the shopping malls. Now, what do you understand by shopping malls, doing an outlet in shopping mall? The shopping mall you can actually segregate the shopping mall into two. Now, the first difference, I would say that the shopping mall or a community center is little different from the local shopping center. Now, when it comes to the local shopping center, the number of footfalls are very limited and very specific to a specific market. But when it comes to the shopping mall or community center, the footfalls may go to maybe 10,000, 20,000 to 2 lakh plus, depending on the kind of location or kind of mall which has come up in your downtown or a city. So you have to keep in mind that this particular areas, again the rentals will be high, or if you want to purchase it, the cost per square feet or per square meter, whatever you call out, it will be costlier than doing a particular outlet or particular restaurant in a suburban area or the area away from the downtown or the mall. So obviously, if there is a footfall, the rents would be high, because you need not market it. The advantage of doing the outlet in the shopping mall or the community center would be, there would be a pooled advertisement possibility. The mall owners or the builders or the developers, they do a lot of marketing where you get a lot of mileage in this. Most advantage is that parking is available. For our business of restaurants, you require parking. So there are open spaces available while the malls are planned. Basements are available in various in multiple B1, B2, B3. So it goes up to 2-3 levels below the ground. So a lot of ample parking is available. So that is the biggest advantage. And last but not the least, large number of visitors, good crowd, the scale, the volume is quite big. I'm ending up with this. If you like my video, say like. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe. Press the bell icon so that you get the notifications. I have already loaded more than 250 plus videos where there's a lot of learning available. Let us learn together. Stay connected. I'll be right back with a new and fresh topic. Till then, take care of yourself. Follow the COVID protocols. God bless you. Bye.